Hi guys, this is Brandon Redpier789 and I'm coming with you with the Bad Boys Club Boston Season 3 review. Mind you, I've did interviews with at least two of the boys that are going to be on the show for this season. Now, I told them that I wasn't going to prejudge them by what I've seen, by what I have talked to them in the interview about, but if something I say changes in the episode about what happened in the interview is an interview. It's still my opinion. It's about what I see. I wasn't there, so I'm just going to go by what I see and how I felt, because this is a review. It's not, I don't know them, they don't know me, it's just a critique. I'm not trying to impress nobody. I'm doing me. I'm doing what I do. It's about what I have to say, and this is my review, and this is my YouTube. If you don't like it, oh well. It's my review, my opinion on what happened. So we get into the first episode. We get introduced we introduced by having the first opening fight. By my interviews, I heard that those two guys are named Josiah, and it was Christian, I believe. I think he did an appearance on season 1, and then they got into a fight, and then he said who was talking about him, and Christian said, I was talking about you. Now that was Bad Boy style. I have to give you that, like you said, he came up and said, yo, I was talking about you, and then Josiah wanted to fight him. I'll tell you right now, if he even threw a hand, I would have knocked his ass the fuck out. His ass would have got knocked the fuck out. As soon as he came in my face, when they got up and started fighting, as soon as the one who was mad threw the first punch, he would have got knocked out. He would have. That wouldn't have been me. It would not have been me. I'm sorry. No, you have to understand. Don't you in my face talking all this stuff, giving me ultimate, in my face, giving me ultimate breath? I don't think so. Giving me ultimate breath. Ultimate breath and all in your... No, you don't do that. That's disrespectful. You don't get in nobody's face and give them ultimate breath. Ultimate breath. I'm just I guess that's how that reviewer... She's really... I think paid by Wesley. Her name is Mona Simone. Really funny. Check her out for the Bad Girls Cut reviews. But, so I'm gonna go past that. The opening fight, it was very stupid. And he was like, I'ma fight you every day. Oh, shut up, just sit down. I just felt like that whole fight was pointless. That was the most wackest opening fight to me. It was okay. Now, the fighting was okay, but I just thought the whole situation, they should have picked a different situation, because I just thought the whole situation over that opening fight was whack. It was over something completely stupid. It was not even something relatively relevant to fight over. So I just didn't agree that was something necessary to fight over. So we get into the weeks that happened before that fight, because I think these two guys that got into a fight were replacements, and I'm like, why are two replacements getting into a fight? Are the real cast members that are actually on the show not really showing what they show, or not really bringing that much to the table that makes them not earn the title to be doing opening fights? I thought that was it was giving that was sending a red flag. How did the replacements get the opportunity to do an opening fight? Why don't you try to focus on originals giving an opening fight? I'm not trying to call out and say replacements are bad. Replacements are real cool. If I was a replacement, I'll be cool to be a replacement, but I'm it shows originality when you show two originals, or original and a replacement. Usually in an opening fight, original is involved in the situation, in my opinion. But again, I digress. So we get into the first episode, and we get introduced to the first two bad boys, Colin and Lewis. Shout out to Lewis. He was real cool from my interview. We get into the whole situation. They meet each other. They do their introductions, and they say why they're bad. And I think Colin says he's bad because he just does what he wants, and he's crazy, obnoxious, or something like that. And then Lewis said that he keeps it real. So I guess that's what's said. And then they had a conversation in the house on the couch, what makes them bad, why they here, and this and that. So I'm just gonna go past that. We get introduced to Bad Boys 3 and 4. Well, first we get introduced to the third bad boy. He's sitting down. he's sitting down, and he has like a little, like, I think third person voice talking about himself. His name's Keith. He's from Boston. They don't really give his age out, so I guess that's just we're just not gonna know that. He's just sitting on the bench texting or whatever, and then we get introduced to the main character of this episode. We get introduced to Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex. I think Alex was the shortest guy on the show. He might be the youngest. I'm not sure. I don't know. He's 18. Or he might be the oldest. I don't know. He's 18. He's from Lawrence, Massachusetts, which is like, I guess, a suburb of Boston or something. Right off the bat, he gives me like, he's like the type of guy, like he's fun, like he's like, you know, like he doesn't care. Like he said, like I don't do fake stuff. I'm real, like I'm not on that fake shit and stuff like that. So he gives me that. So he gives me that, like, that type of vibe that he's not like the one to mess with. I mean, I don't think that, but that's just what he was giving me, because I'm not sure. Like he was like he was doing a little too much when he did that, all that, like. You know, he was, you know, I was like, I mean, now, the outfit, I'm not judging anybody on what they wear, like, the outfit was cool, like, the outfit was cool, you know, the jeans, the tank top, the hat, and the sunglasses. I just think the tank top and the hat and the sunglasses, it was doing a little too much, like. And then Keith was there when they got introduced and said, why do they make each other bad, why are you here? Keith didn't really give it a clear answer, like, no offense to Keith, like, I don't understand, like, why are you there? Like, why are you just, this is a Keith. What? Really? Like, I just don't understand, like, why are you there? Because I'm not trying to say you're boring, because because people, when they come onto the show, they give out different types of vibes, but you just came off as, like, boring and, like, you don't want to be there. Like, why did you sign up for the show? Like, why did you sign up for, why are you there? If I was going to act like that, I could have just stayed in my house or by myself. If I'm going to act like that, I would at least try to be interactive with the group or do something like that. But, like, off the bat, he gives me boring. So I think that was said by the producers. They put the smallest, most hyperactive guy, or most, like, outgoing one with the one that's just the tallest and the one that's not, like, really doesn't give nothing to the table. Moving on, they're in the house, they're all talking to each other, they all talk to each other, getting acquainted, and they say the whole question again, what makes you bad, why are you here, why do you think you want to be here? Colin says, like, I want to party. Alex says, I just here to be me, I want to have fun, I want to have a good time. And Colin said, I want to meet new people, and this and that. Keith was trying to say, I'm just here, I'm just bad because I'm bad. And then Lewis got offended by that. I don't know what the fuck that was. Like, seriously, you're gonna get offended by, oh my, these boys, they got to me on this episode. Like, they're just so, like, I'm not just trying to say everybody, but it was like this first episode was just boring. It was boring to me. I'm sorry, it was whack. This whole first episode was whack. It was boring. It was just, to me, no offense to producer, no offense to Gemini Films. This first episode for the third season, it was just not. I wasn't grabbed by it. It's like, it's not something interesting that happened. So Alex and everybody's on the couch, and they're like, "Oh God, this is Alex." Well, what is that? What the fuck is that noise? Like, seriously, what is that noise? Like, come on now. What the F is that noise? Like, what are you doing? What is that noise? Like, seriously, what is that noise? Like, come on now. What is that noise? Like, come on, dude. Now, really, what's that noise? all of a sudden they said, oh, who are the people that you didn't like from last season? I'm like, come on now. Why are you worried about who you didn't like or who didn't feel from last season? Worry about your season and yourself. Like, that's why I don't like, people don't want to worry about what their accomplishments are. They always want to worry about what's from the past and who didn't do what, who didn't do this, who didn't do that. No, don't worry about yourself. They said, oh, I didn't like what you call. I didn't like so-and-so. I don't like so-and-so. And I was like, I would say to them, like, I don't give a F about nobody else from last season. I don't know if I like them or not. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I'm not there for them. I'm here for me, to do me, to be me, to act like myself, be like myself, and do myself. To act like myself, be myself, and do me. I'm only there for the 3 me's. If I make friends along the way. I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to make enemies. I'm not here to talk to nobody. I'm here for me and only me. I'm not here to do nobody else. And that's how it would have been. I'm not here to talk about who did this or who did that. Like, it was a waste of time to talk about, oh, I didn't like them, I didn't like this, I didn't like that, and this, and they got mad because Keith said he didn't really care. He said I didn't like any other. Oh, like, I would say the same thing too. Like, I would say, if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. Like, I'm here for me. I'm here to do me. And y'all got offended by that. And I was like, that was all stupid. It was really stupid. It was dumb. It was dumb. It was dumb. It really was. It was dumb. That Alex is in the background doing, what the F is that noise, Alex? And what's up with them? Like, wear one pair of glasses. Stop changing. I'm not trying to judge you in your style. You know, your style is good. You know, you do you. Like, I have my own style too, but, like, come on. Like, don't keep every 2 minutes. Stop changing your hats and stop changing your glasses. I don't really wear hats. I don't even have any hats in my wardrobe, but, like, just, cool it down, just be simple. Don't keep doing it so loud. Like, be moderate or something. So the rest of them went out to the store, to Target or whatever, and they went in like the Ford Focus or something. I'm like, I'm happy to have Ford Focus, but like it's the production that broke that they came by them like a more expensive car. No offense, like I said, I'm keeping it real and I'm saying my opinion. So. Like, I like the car's cool, I'm not, like, I don't have the most expensive, I don't even have a car, but I love Ford Focuses, so, I'm just like, can production, like, maybe upgrade them to get a better car, but, again, I shouldn't be opening my mouth, because, that's not my place, but this is my review. They go to Target, and all the boys leave Alex. Alex is pissed. Pissed. With a capital P. He is pissed. They walk. And they walk. He walks and he's like, why'd you leave me? Akeith is there.
That's what my mom said. Phoebe, I don't think your mom would want you to see what's about to happen. Why? What's about to happen? I've never seen this part before.
That would have been me too. That would have been me too. Like, Noah had made an agreement that we're gonna stick together. If I leave you, I leave you. If I want some time alone, I will tell you later. Like, I'm not validated. You're not my mother. You're not my father. You don't tell me where I can go, where I have to be, and what I have to do. If I'm going somewhere off by myself, I'll go somewhere off by myself. I'll open my face. Bah! Why are you all in my face like that? And when he did that whole next, like, no, that's disrespectful. But I won't hit him or nothing. I'll just like say, are you crazy? You don't put, you don't get your hand in my face. But I'm just no. He's like, Colin. He goes to Colin. He said, why'd you leave me? He's like, oh, I thought you wanted to do your own filming, so we just left you. And I was like, that was a dumbass answer. And then we get into the next one. Lewis says, he asked Lewis, why'd you leave me? Alice said, Lewis, don't put me in that equation. She was like, leave me the fuck alone. I just do what I want to do. I don't make no guarantee. That would have been me too. Lewis was like, I don't give a fuck. I just did me. And, he was just keeping it real. So, like, I was like, I would have been the same way too. Just like I keep the answer. He's like, I wasn't making no guarantees. If I left you, I left you. But I don't think it's polite to leave me. Like if we all had to go home, And I said, I'm going to be in the bathroom. I'll be like maybe 10 minutes in the bathroom. Can y'all wait for me? And they leave me. Now, that would be fake. Now, I would set off arguing because of that, but they left you in the store without telling you they're all in the same store. You could have found whatever. I don't think I would have made a big deal about that. But again, that's just me, and that was Alex. I was like, why did you leave me? Like, what is that noise? Come on. What is that? Calm that down. You need to get you stop. Just calm it down. You're cool and everything, but like you need to stop making them noises. Please stop making them noises. We get then we go back to the house. It's like I think it's like day 2 or something. We get introduced to Bad Boy. We get introduced to Bad Boy number 5. I think his name is Tyreek or something. He seems pretty cool off the bat. I think he's from Boston. He said he was there his whole life. They don't really have a problem with him, so he's just getting acquainted in the house, so we don't really get that much into him or like that. They just say a couple words, but I'm not going to get into that. It's a petty fight with Lewis and Akeith because he thought that Akeith, quote-unquote, said something stupid because he's like, oh, you need to show me why you're bad. I want to fight you. And I was like, this show, they fight over the most dumbest things. Like, no. They fight over the dumbest shit. Like, come on. They fight over the dumbest shit. I'm not going to even get into it. That whole situation was so dumb. That was another whack fight. The opening fight was whack, and this fight was whack. They go to the corner store or something. They get introduced to the next episode with previews and everything. I don't know what happens. I'm just going to stop. This whole episode, it was boring. And it just got on my nerves. I'm sorry. You guys know what to do. Like this video. Comment. Like it. Comment it. Subscribe to my channel. Follow the Bad Boys page. Subscribe to Gemini Films channel for the episodes. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. You know what to do. Peace.